Good morning. Thanks again for joining us this Wednesday for Midweek Manna. It's in Chronicles chapter 28 that we record the story of David desiring to build a house for the Lord. But God tells David in verse 3, your hands will not be the hands that will be used to build the house. Actually, it will be David's son Solomon who would lead this process of erecting this temple for the presence of the Lord to dwell in. David has to wrestle with this thought. What do I do now that God has told me no? What direction do I go next? What do I work on next? Because what I thought that I was getting ready to do is not what God anointed me and appointed me to do. All of us at times will find ourselves in this place where we're wrestling with when God says no. But when God says no, it doesn't mean that God has fired us or God no longer has use for us. Rather, it's something else that God wants us to do instead of what we desired and what we intended to do. We can't take no and handle it like a child, throwing a temper tantrum and being upset and being frustrated and angry with God. But rather, we should take no as a declaration that there's something else for me to do. Why not look at no as a blessing and see the benefits of no? Because if God says no, then that means that there's something God is keeping me from. Proverbs 19:21 says, many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's plan that will stand. God's plan will always stand and it will always be right. So stick with his plan. And if he says no, it's all right, because that means there's something else for you to do. Be blessed and may God continue to keep you is our prayer today.